welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to do a review on the Hellraiser collection. I don't know if this was a special edition. I don't think it was because it doesn't say it on the box. I've had this piece for a while though, so I thought I'll bring you a full review on it and do a review on each of the characters and obviously the background and everything. So let's get into it. This character here, I don't know his name. I only know the name of the main character. They all came together in a box set. I'll put a picture up of the box, how it looked and everything. I don't have the box anymore. I got rid of it a long time ago. This came out around 2003. That's what it says anyway, the date on this one. And it was made by NECA. So you can see there, 2003 NECA. So I've had this in my collection for a long time. And with having this piece in my collection, there's bits of it missing. So literally I've lost a couple of his weapons because they do come out individually. There's a slight damage as well there, so it's supposed to be like that, like a ring, like a hook hooking into his flesh. And there's supposed to be one on the back of his head as well, and that's snapped off, and I don't know what's happened to it. So a lot of these ones, they're not super damaged, but they are damaged and some pieces are missing. So it's a shame really, because it's quite expensive, this piece, now if you want to buy it yourself. But we'll do a review on it and everything. So the head sculpt and everything's really good on it. It's got some good movement in his head, spins his head right round. But yeah, it's got some good paintwork on it. Obviously if they redid this now, the paintwork could be even better now, but for what it was in the time, it's not a bad piece. There's not much movement. The joints are really stiff as well, because with it being an old piece. So I don't really want to move it about much, but his arm is supposed to be able to come up there like that. And there's a swivel in his elbow, same for that one, but it don't bend, there's just a swivel. So at the moment he's holding this piece here, so you can just literally just pop in his hand, but you can take individual one pieces out. I don't usually bother taking them out. I'll try and get this piece out if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out. As I say, because this is an old piece, I don't really like to mess about with it because it's easily broken. Even I broke this piece off a few months ago just by dusting this, just cleaning it, and it broke off. There's another piece there, look, by the looks of it, it's broken as well. But yeah, so you can see that his belly's been slashed open, pulled apart with the hooks. The outfit, it's like a soft rubber. The outfit's really good, what they've done on it. Obviously there's no bending the legs are out, because it just comes down as like one straight piece basically. And you can see the bottom of his feet though, but it does stand all right because of the extra flariness of his whatever you want to call it, dress or something, I don't know what you call it. But you can see they put detail in the back and everything, the straps and that. Yeah, it does look really good for the time it was, and it stands perfect. But as I say, some pieces are missing and also damaged, but still looks good. Often thought about maybe adding a bit of paint to this, but because I probably might do down the line, make it a bit more, I don't know, a bit more gruesome or something, maybe a bit more bloodier. But because I'm never going to be able to sell this now anyway, this full collection, with it being damaged, and there's a piece missing as well. So I'll get to that piece, what's missing, when we get to him. But yeah, so I don't think I'd ever sell it. To buy this now, if you want to buy this full collection, you're looking at about, I think it's like 900 quid, maybe £1,000 on eBay. I don't think it's worth that at all. It's really overvalued. It is a good piece to have in your collection if you're a Hellraiser fan. I am a Hellraiser fan. I've watched I think I've watched maybe not all of them, because some of them are not brilliant. I've watched probably about 3 or maybe 4 of them. I'd say I'm a Hellraiser fan, but I'm not the biggest fan, because I've forgotten the names of the characters, to be fair. So, but yeah, when I was younger, when I got this, I did really want this piece, and I ended up getting it, and I don't think I paid a lot for it at the time. I think you're supposed to get a piece of artwork again as well with it, and that's gone as well. So literally, I must have left it in the box and chucked it away when I chucked the box away, which is very stupid of me. But so you can see this comes up. It's like a soft as well, rubber. So yeah, there ain't much else to say about it. The costume and everything looks really good, the way they've done it and everything, the detail they put in it. And then hands as well, the hands look really good. And the face, obviously the face sculpt is good on it. A little bit of blood dribbling out his mouth and his teeth there. So that's one. So we'll get the other one in now. So I've got the other one in now. Again, don't know the name of this one. I think it was something to do with his teeth chattering. It was something called something to do with his teeth chattering. What it was called. I can't really remember though. But to say, I don't know if there was a weapon what was supposed to be in this hand and he ain't got it anymore. He's got one in his hand though. This one could be actually to do with the other woman though. I can't remember. But the head sculpt again is really good. You can see that he's got no eyes. He's got his teeth there. And in the film, what I can remember is his teeth chatter. So you can hear him coming. You can see at the back here that you can see his scalp and everything's come apart basically. Just pulled his skin back. Outfit again. Outfit's really good. Got good detail. Really good detail on all of them. Got a bend in his knee in this one. He's got a movement in his foot as well. Bends up and down, alright. Again, don't like to move these much about just in case I break them. Just move his arm right round, alright. And there's his swivel again, but it's further up at the bicep instead of the elbow. Same for that one, just up there. You can't really obviously put them on display like that though, because it looks odd. So you've got to always have it on display on a certain angle where it follows like the lines of the costume and stuff the outfit's got on. His head goes about that far. I don't want to turn it right round. It probably does turn right round, but it feels a bit tight, so I don't want to do that. But again, this is like a soft rubber material, and then the rest of it's just a hard plastic. You can see like he's got like a split something down there, his belly. So again, yeah, it's good detail and everything they've put in it. Not one of my favourite characters. I probably prefer the Fat Man over this one. Again, this one's not really good at standing. I think it's just the way they've put the legs in and stuff. It's not the easiest thing to get to stand. So you sort of have to lean it up against in the little display thing you get with it. We'll bring the other one in now. So you got the woman now. So again, head sculpt again is really good on this one. You can't really move the head backwards and forwards much on this one because obviously this bit's attached to a throat and you can see a throat's all supposed to be ripped open again. So again, this is a soft like rubber up here. So you have to be super careful with these pieces because they can literally just easily snap because it's only soft plastic. And obviously that's what's happened to some of the others. So her arms do come up alright. Same for that one. There's always a bend in this one. Again, I don't know if there's a swivel. I think there is. There is a swivel in the elbow, but again, it's super tight, so I don't want to push it. And you got two other weapons in the hand there. I don't know if there's any more damage on this one. I don't think there is. So again, it's like a dress sort of thing, what's coming down, so it's super easy to display and it won't fall down. But they've added a bit of different colour as well to this one. They put a bit of purple in. It looks good that the way they put the purple in. I can't remember if it was like that in the film, but it does break it up a bit, the black, because it's all pretty much black, all the outfits they're wearing. You see the back here is really good as well. It's all exposed. You can see looks like a span. So yeah, it's hard plastic up here, and then it's like a softer sort of plastic at her legs. Again, this don't come off raw, it's all attached just like the other one. You can see a bit of a stomach there, and you can see you've got some cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good detail. I did a lot of detail. See the little hook there in the back of her head, that's supposed to be in the Fat Man. So the Fat Man's supposed to have it as well, but you can see it's not there anymore because I broke it off. And the head sculpt as well. The head sculpt is really good on this one. I really like the head sculpt on this one. Eyes look really good, really nicely painted. It's got a little black dot on her nose. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, but the paintwork's actually come off. I've only just first time I've noticed that. But lips are done nicely. See little ears and everything. So the head sculpt's really good on it. Again, if I do end up doing a bit of paintwork on it, I'll probably only do little bits, maybe redden the blood up a bit more, make them a bit more shiny. I won't do much else to them really, to be fair. I'm not the best painter. I just do little bits, but you can see, you can sort of pose her in different ways and she stands up really good. So yeah, pretty good. Now we're bringing the final one, what you get with this one. So obviously you've got Pinhead. So now this is the one I'm more gutted about. He, in this hand, is supposed to have the cube, and I've lost the cube. So I'm pretty gutted about that bit. I can't even remember when I lost it. It's probably the amount of times that I have to put this stuff away during over the winter time because I can't leave it out where I've got it. So it's just got lost. Could have got lost when I moved from a flat to a house and then from another house to another house. So I don't know. As I say, because I've had this piece for a long time. So he's got good movement in his arms, in this one anyway, and he's got a swivel as well on his bicep and up there as well, and just no bends about in his elbow. So you can see in this hand as well, he's supposed to have a weapon. So I've lost that weapon because there's supposed to be two little weapons hanging off this piece of rope here, which I've lost. So that's like 1, 2, so that's 3 things I've lost. And the most important one is the actual cube I've lost. So I have thought about getting a new version of this one of NECA, which is out, been out for a while, and just taking that cube and put it in his hand because I think it'd be around the same sort of size. Just I haven't got around to doing it. But you can see the head sculpt on this one is really, really good, I think. The pins and everything are really soft and easily bend. So again, you would want to be careful you don't snap them. So again, I don't really move his head much because I don't want to put too much pressure on the pins. But the head sculpt's really good. And all the pins and everything, you see all the stripes as well on his head. And you come to the back of his head, you can pull that bit down so you can see the back of his head, what it looks like. So again, this is like a soft rubber. And again, all the outfits are pretty much the same as all the rest of them. You can see it's all like sort of rubber down here, soft rubber, and it's all like sort of sculpted. So he's easily, you can easily stand him up, but for some reason I don't want to stand up right now. Actually, I don't think this one does actually stand up that good. It sort of leans forward all the time. I don't know if it's to do, I don't know why it does it actually. It seems to be heavy at the top and just wants to always fall down. So I can get into stand on these the base thing. What comes with it, it's just getting it to do it. You have to sort of position it right way, but you can feel like if you literally can feel there's no legs there. You can feel something, but it's like just a hard piece of plastic, literally probably just going right through here, just probably supporting the body. But you can see they put the detail in here, so you can see what looks like it's supposed to be flesh being peeled back all the way down here. So yeah, they look really good. As I say, I'm glad that I kept this collection. I'm just gutted that I've lost the pieces, some of the weapons, and obviously the cube, the box, the artwork. So that's why I probably could do a bit paintwork to it, because it wouldn't really matter, because I would never be able to sell any of this, because obviously collectors want everything what comes with it. So I could never sell it now. So, but yeah, it looks good. Right, so bringing the diorama now. So this is the diorama you get with all these figures. So it was really, really good deal at the time. As I say, I can't remember how much I paid for it. It probably was could have been up to nearly 100 quid I paid for it. I'm not too sure, but you can see the bottom of the base and everything. They've obviously made it like a wood effect with the blood and stuff all over, and the broken chains and bits of guts and like half a face there. And you've got chains what are just hanging off with different body parts. And obviously you've got your main like I don't know what you call it. It's like a torture device with bits of body parts on it. Really, really good detail they've added to all the stuff and everything. Bits of flesh, like an arm there, like intestines, like more intestines, and that looks like. I think you know what that looks like. There's two of them anyway, so yeah. So you got more intestines. You got half a skull, and you got a jawline and more intestines. Yeah. So really, really good. It's not really heavy, but it's solid piece that. So literally it just stands on the chains. You can see more. Yeah, not all of them have bits of like flesh and stuff. Though. Obviously that's supposed to be like ribs. Obviously you got some intestines at the back there, and you just got the walls. Yeah, because really good bit. I don't even think NECA have ever done anything like this again, where you get the 4 figures and the diorama with it as well. So we'll have a look at the back of it now. There's not much to see at the back of it. You can see there's not much going on. I'll show you anyway. It looks like one of the chains have just come off. You find with this piece as well, the chains fall off quite a lot. They're easy to put back on though. You can see that they're on little hooks here, and literally just popping it through them little holes, and then just twisting it, and then it just holds it there. Looks like I found a weapon as well. What's been missing? So there you go. I found a weapon. So that's one of the weapons what Pinhead has. What's just hanging on his rope. You can see. So it might be just. I think it's just another one. Probably about another 2. It's hard to see, obviously, when everything's on this base, but yeah. We'll put all the figures back anyway, so you can have a look at what it looks like with all the figures back on again. So I've got them all back in the little diorama now, so you can see they look really good set up in there. So again, really good piece. So when you get this piece, obviously you have to assemble this yourself, but anybody who's interested in buying this off eBay, literally you're gonna have to pay a lot of money if you want to get this on eBay. All this comes apart, the bottom piece comes apart and you just slot together. These come off as well, all the individuals. So you got that one that comes off, that one, and that one, and they just slot in, and then you slot these 2 come off as well, and you just slot them together. So yeah, as I say, if you're interested in buying this piece, you're going to have to pay a lot of money on eBay unless you know somebody who's got one of these in their collection and they want to sell it. Maybe they might do some sort of deal with you. But you might have to do a bit of trading as well to go on top of that, because as I say, it came out in 2003. And if somebody's got it in mint condition, yeah, you're going to be paying quite a lot for it. But I am super, super glad that I've still got this in my collection. Because the amount of pieces that I've had in the past what have been damaged and I've binned them, or I've lost a lot of the stuff to it, and like as I say, luckily I've only lost probably one of his weapons there, obviously the cube, and another weapon he usually has on his hand, but I can't remember if he has one in his hand or just 2 of them hanging, and then you just take one off his rope and then put it in his hand. I can't remember, but he's lost a couple of little things and there's a bit of damage on him, but apart from that, this one's pretty minted, and that one at the back is pretty much minted. And as I say, Pinhead's practically mint, apart from obviously he's just lost a couple of his weapons in the cube. So for the time that it came out and the time it is now, they do stand up today, I think. It would be nice if NECA could go back and redo this one again, but they probably won't, because as I say, Hellraiser is not really a popular film now. I think the last Hellraiser film they made was pretty bad, and there was going to be another Hellraiser film coming out, and there was going to be a woman replacing Pinhead. A lot of people think it'll just be terrible, because most films now they keep replacing the men with women, and it don't bother me, but it doesn't work on certain films. But to be fair, I think it would work for this one. I think it would really would work, and I think it would look really good, and it'd be different, and I think it would work. To be fair, I think it would. Obviously, some films it don't work with. The only one I can think of what was really bad Someone was watching it on telly a couple of nights ago, and that was the Ghostbusters, the female one. It's just a terrible film. I got nothing against women. I'm married to a woman. It don't bother me women doing films. I've watched loads of films with obviously main actors are women and that. It don't bother me at all. But it's when certain films are being remade just for the sake of changing the people out as changing the men out as women just for the sake of the times and everything. I just think it doesn't work. If there's gonna make, if they wanted to make a Ghostbusters film and made it a women version, then I don't know. They probably should have done something a bit different. But I don't even know why we even. I don't even know why I'm going off about this anyway. We're doing a Hellraiser review. So anyway, yeah, glad that I've got this piece still. So we're going to end the video now because it's getting a bit long. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you got this piece in your collection and it's in mint condition. I'd like to know, because you're looking at quite a bit of money, basically, if you ever wanted to get rid of it. And then don't forget to subscribe, because obviously if you subscribe to the channel, then you won't miss out on any of the videos that I upload. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.